So, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. We are here in front of you to introduce our topic, and the topic that assigned to us is core values of community action initiatives. So, there are three objectives. Let me read this. The first one objective is identify the core values of community initiative. The second one is promote awareness of human rights and communities among learners. And the last one is develop commitment and community action. So before we formally start to our discussion, let me introduce you some activity, and the title of our activity is Guess the Word. So what is Guess the Word? There is a mechanics in our activity. So if you know the answer, just raise your right hand. Then also, one in our group will say different emotions like angry, sad, or happy. So you're gonna say your answer with that emotion. So if you follow the rules and get the correct answer, you will receive a prize. Every community has its own issues and problems that are needed to be solved. Community issues refers to various challenges faced by the people living in a specific area. Addressing this issue is crucial for the well-being and the progress of a community. For example, garbage in canal is an environmental issue that affects the community cleanliness and human health. This not only result in unsightly appearance but also can lead to water pollution, negatively impact the aquatic life and also the human health. There are also problems wherein conditions are undesired by people which they tend to seek solutions. Sometimes people face situations that they don't like and they try to find ways to fix these problems. So lahat naman tayo kapag hindi natin gusto yung isang sitwasyon ay gumagawa tayo ng paraan para masolve ito. So in this case, how we can solve the issues and problems that we are facing. So later on, we may be on the next slide, we can tackle that. Being a member of community, you should take part in the said actions that address the issues and problems. As a member of a community, you should participate in addressing the issues and problems that everybody face. For example, let's consider a neighborhood where people are concerned about the littering and cleanliness. To address this problem, community members can take part in organizing cleanup events, suggesting recycling programs, and raising awareness about the importance of keeping the area clean. By actively participating in such actions, everyone can work together to improve the community and create a better living environment for all. The process of collaborative work between the individuals and groups known as community engagement will take place in the community action initiatives. Since there are many issues and problems in the community, the one solution is every citizen should be unite and work together to solve the pressing issue and problems. Community initiative. Generally, a network of individuals and partner organizations dedicated to improve the health and welfare of the community. A community network is like a team of friends and helpful groups who come together to make their neighborhood a happier and healthier place. They can join hands, share ideas, and support each other to improve one's lives and create a better home for all.
Principles or beliefs that a person or organization views as being of central importance. These are the guiding principles dictate the behavior and can help people understand the difference between right and wrong. Principles and beliefs are crucial for people and organizations as they shape behavior and help distinguish right from wrong. For instance, honesty is a principle that encourages one to always tell the truth, promoting fairness and trust in interactions. In short, It is like an compass that guides us actions and decisions. Human rights, defined as the rights inherent to all human beings, whatever nationality, place of residence, sex, national or ethnic, origin, color, religion, language, or any status. Human rights are fundamental privileges everyone deserves, regardless of where they from, gender, background, or beliefs. These rights ensure fairness and protection for all. Natural rights, liberty in the pursuit of happiness. Natural rights like liberty and happiness give individuals inherent freedoms. This includes choices, actions, and pursuing well-being through free speech and access to education.
Civil rights, privacy, property, religion, expression, contract, and movement. Civil rights are crucial for equal opportunities and fair treatment. They protect aspects like privacy, property, religion, expression, and contract with movement, ensuring individuals can live, work, and express themselves freely without prejudice or restrictions. So, for your further understanding, let me give you some example of privacy, property, religion, expression, and contract. So, in privacy, example is confidential medical records. In property, is right to own a home or a business. And religion, freedom to attend place of worship without being harassed or judged. In expression, for example, right to write articles and protest if you're against on something published by the government. In contract, example, signing a lease for an apartment or entering into a business partnership. And lastly, in movement, free or has a right to move to another place for better job opportunities or education. Political rights, assembly, petition, suffrage, direct or indirect participation, determination, self-government, and election to public office. Political rights are freedoms that allow people to take part in their government. These include joining groups, signing petitions, voting, influencing decisions, choosing leaders, and running for public offices. Social equity, fair access to opportunities like education, livelihood, and resources. Social equity. Social equity means everyone gets a fair chance at things like learning, jobs, and resources. It's about making sure that opportunities are not just for some people but for everyone no matter their background. So ang ibig sabihin nito, ang social equity raw ay ang bawat isang individual ay dapat magkaroon ng patas sa tingin sa bawat isa o ang lahat ay magkaroon ng tsansa sa mga bagay-bagay kagaya na lang ng makapag-aral, makakuha ng magandang trabaho at iba pa. Ang sabi rin dito ay dapat magkaroon ng bawat isa ng oportunidad at hindi lang ang ibang tao kahit ano pa man ang background nito sa buhay.
It also refers to standards set applied to improve the participation of a certain classes or sectors of people in the community. Social equity also means setting rules to help different groups of people join their community more equally. It's about making sure everyone, no matter who they are, can take part in community life. So, ang sinasabi rito na dapat raw ay magkaroon ng standard or rules na kung saan ay makakatulong ito sa iba pang grupo kagaya na lang ng mga ethnic group na makilahok sa mga gawain o programa sa komunidad upang maging pantay-pantay ang pagtingin sa bawat isa at hindi magkaroon ng pag-exclude at discrimination. So, sa maikling sabi lang rito, ay ang bawat isa ay kahit sino pa man ito, kahit saan pa man ito nanggaling, ay dapat maging parte ng isang community. PWDs who do have the same equal rights to ordinary people but are also protected and given the privilege to achieve social equity. People with disabilities or PWDs have the same rights as everyone else, but they also need extra help and special treatment to be fair. This is to make sure that they can reach social equity and have equal chances in life, just like other people. So, halimbawa natin ay yung mga PWDs na kung saan ay dapat magkaroon pa rin sila ng karapatang kagaya ng iba. Pero dahil sa kondisyon nila, nangangailangan pa rin sila ng tulong pa at special treatment or yung maayos at angkop na pagtrato sa kanila upang maging fair or patas ang bawat isa. So, sa pamamagitan ng social equity, ay masisiguro na maging ang mga PWDs ay makakatanggap ng pantay na oportunidad kagaya ng iba pang mga individual.
Other marginalized sectors or groups are women, children, youth, indigenous, LGBTQ community, and the likes who are considered weak and in need of help. So according to this, other groups who sometimes face challenges are kids, young people, women, indigenous people, and the member of LGBTQ needed our support and help for them to be treated right and equal. It is the equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities of women and men and girls and boys. Gender equality means that boys, men, and girls and women should have the same chance and rights. It's about being fair to everyone, no matter if they are boy, girl, man, or woman. Men may often have a better opportunities, freedom, and social favor compared to women. So in this case, men are always have a better opportunities, freedom, and social favor compared to women. So for me, as a woman, it isn't fair because they only thought that girl is just weak or vulnerable people that can't do anything like men. But isn't true because there's a lot of things that women can do that men can do. So the best example of this is our government officials. Yes, there is a woman elected, but it's just a few, unlike men. Most of the positions, socially and politically, were being occupied mostly by men. Like I said kanina, it's hard for women to be in that position, unlike men's, especially in the presidential position. Men may have more weight marriage or other direct or indirect relationships. For example, is in Muslim men can get more wife but women is not. And that's because of the societal norms that almost the opinions of men are being valued more than women.
Its objective is to engage the marginalized group in programs and activities that will benefit them. Participatory development aims to involve people from marginalized groups in projects and activities meant to help them. It's like including everyone in planning and doing things that will make their lives better.